With the interface here, the shapes used is primarily square-based, which in interactive media and games design, squares are commonly associated with stability, masculinity, maturity, and strength. Also, there are some triangular accents, of which at numbers 4, the diamonds containing numbers 4, 4 and 9 plus. In shape theory, triangles are associated as being daring, bold, a sense of power, but at times they can be seen to have sinister and sometimes evil and dark connotations. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Released in 2016. Genre first person shooter. With action RPG elements. Levels primarily square shape. Some parts of the level can
That plays out for fancies.
be
Nothing to report.
the older buildings will be more circles and squares. Some are newer buildings in the game. Primarily triangles and squares, which shape their circles and combinations to instant energy and have a feminine side. Whereas the square is seen as a symbol of strength, or can be seen as a shape that portrays strength, stability, and masculinity.
You should go.
The game content, like many first-person shooters, even has an aims-down strength mechanic which allows you to combat situations. And like most first-person shooters, you'll have a shield or a power source that will allow you to use peripheral equipment. The health bar is
Great.
the turret over there. That's my triangular shape, and it's quite dark. And the color series is primarily red, gold, yellow, black, gray, and white, and occasional blue. Color series has been represented color. Purity. Blue purity. More interesting than many other colors. Red. Very interesting color.
Wait there.
And red can be used as
Over there.
color that symbolizes and quite a many other colors. It also is said to have an impact upon metabolic system. Is meant to speed up one's metabolism. And white is seen as a symbol of, well, white can be symbolized as a color of purity and boundlessness. It's quite associated with new beginnings, like fresh snow and that sort of thing. That is like, you know, the beginning of a new season, being winter. And and in the game analysis notes, the color theory for Deus Ex Mankind Divided is prolific use of blacks, greys, reds, golds, oranges, blues, and whites and purples. Purples is used not that extensively, however it's used for the breach mode in the game, of which that is more of a side game. And the color blue is seen as the color of trust and responsibility. It is said to reduce stress, creating a sense of calmness, relaxation, and order. It also is idealistic, enhancing self-expression and our ability to communicate our needs and wants. It inspires high ideals. And the keywords include loyalty, trust, integrity, tactful, reliability and responsibility, conservatism and perseverance, caring and concern, idealistic and orderly, authority, devotion and contemplation, peaceful and calm. But some of the negative keywords can comprise of being apparently rigid, deceitful and spiteful, depressed and sad, too passive, self-righteous, superstitious, emotionally unstable, too conservative and old-fashioned, predictable and weak, unforgiving, aloof, and frigid in personality. It can also indicate manipulation, unfaithfulness, and being untrustworthy. And the color red is seen as, in color psychology, the color of energy, passion, and action. It signifies a pioneering spirit and leadership qualities, promoting ambition and determination. It is also strong-willed and can give confidence to those who are shy or lacking in willpower. And apparently it can also stimulate the appetite, being used in restaurants for that exclusive purpose. The positive keywords include action, energy and speed, attention-getting, assertive and confident, energizing, stimulating, exciting, powerful, passionate, stimulating and driven, courageous and strong, spontaneous and determined. Unfortunately, the negative keywords include aggressive and domineering, overbearing, tiring, angry and quick-tempered, ruthless, fearful and intolerant, rebellious and obstinate, resentful, violent and brutal. And the oranges used in the game? In color psychology, it is a color of adventure and social communication. It is said to radiate warmth and happiness, combining the physical energy and stimulation of red with the cheerfulness of yellow. Orange relates to gut reaction or our gut instincts, as opposed to the physical reaction of red and the mental reaction of yellow. It can offer emotional strength in difficult times. It helps us to rebound from disappointments and despair, assisting in recovery from grief. The color psychology of orange is optimistic and uplifting. In fact, orange is so optimistic and uplifting, we should always find ways to use it in our everyday life, even if it is just an orange-colored pen that we use. The color can bring spontaneity and a positive outlook on life. And it's a good color to use during tough economic times, keeping a sense of motivation and helping us to look onto the bright side of life. The positive keywords include sociable, optimistic, enthusiastic, cheerful, self-confident, independent, flamboyant, extroverted, and uninhibited, adventurous, risk-taker, creative flair, warm-hearted, agreeable, and informal. And the negative keywords comprise of superficial and or insincere, dependent, overbearing, self-indulgent, the exhibitionist, pessimistic, inexpensive, unsociable, and overly proud. And the color yellow, it's called the color of the mind and intellect. With it being one of the lightest colors in the spectrum, the color psychology of yellow is said to be uplifting and illuminating, offering hope, happiness, cheerfulness, and fun. In the meaning of colors, yellow inspires original thought and inquisitiveness. Yellow is created from a mental aspect, the color of new ideas, helping us to find ways of doing things, It's also said to be the practical thinker, and that it doesn't dream. The positive keywords include optimism, cheerfulness, enthusiasm, fun, good humored, confidence, originality, creativity, challenging, academic, and analytical wisdom and logic. On the other side of the coin, the negative keywords comprise being critical and judgmental, being overly analytical, and being impatient, as well as impulsive, can be egotistical, pessimistic, sometimes an inferiority complex, spiteful, cowardly, deceitful, non-emotional, and lacking compassion. And another color coming up is gold. It is said to be the color of wealth, success, and status. It is a color of success, achievement, and triumph, associated with abundance and prosperity, luxury and quality, prestige and sophistication, value as well as elegance. The psychological nature of this color implies affluence, material wealth, and extravagance. And in its physical state, gold denotes wealth and prestige in every country, culture, and market in the world today. It is probably the most valuable and easily traded commodity available in the global marketplace. This color is linked to masculine energy and the power of the sun, when compared to silver, which is associated with feminine energy and the sensitivity of the moon. It is optimistic and positive. Gold adds richness and warmth to everything with which it is associated with, as it illuminates and enhances the other things that surround. At the highest level, this is a color which is associated with high ideals, wisdom, understanding, and enlightenment. It inspires knowledge, spirituality, a deep understanding of the self and the soul. Within the meaning of colors, gold is generous and giving, compassionate, as well as loving. The benefactor, or patron, sharing its wisdom, knowledge, and wealth with others. The positive keywords include success, abundance, wealth, understanding, self-worth, wisdom, compassion, love, passion, charisma, winning, optimistic, positive, and masculine. The negative keywords can be comprised of fear of success, fear of wealth, self-centered, demanding, mean-spirited, lack of trust, and falseness. And the final two for Deus Ex is gray and white and black. It is said to be mysterious. Well, the color black is said to be mysterious and protective. The color black relates to the hidden, the secretive, and the unknown. And as a result, it creates an air of mystery. It keeps things bottled up inside and hidden from the world. In color psychology, this color gives protection from external emotional stress. It creates a barrier between itself and the world that is outside, providing comfort while protecting its emotions and feelings, and hiding its vulnerabilities, insecurities, and a lack of self-confidence. Black is the absorption of all color and the absence of light. Black hides while white brings to light. What black covers, white uncovers. We all use black at various times to hide from the world around us in one way or another. Some of us use it to hide our weight. Others that are among us use it to hide our feelings, our fears, or our insecurities. In the world of color psychology, black refers to power and control, hanging on to information and things rather than giving out to others. Black can be seen as intimidating, unfriendly, and unapproachable because of the power it exudes. It can prevent two-way communication because of its intimidation. The salesman wearing all black will make a lot of sales, but no friends. It radiates authority, but creates fear in the process. Black implies self-control and discipline, independence and a strong will, and giving an impression of authority and power. It is said to absorb negative energy. It is useful to carry something black with you to protect you from harm and negativity when traveling or when going about your usual daily activities outside your home. The positive keywords comprise of protection and comfort, strong, contained, formal, sophisticated, at times seductive, mysterious, endings and beginnings. The negative keywords include aloof, depressing and pessimistic, secretive and withholding, conservative and serious, power and control, sadness and negativity. And the last color I can access is the color purple. Purple is said to be the color of the imagination and spirituality. It relates to the imagination and spirituality as it stimulates the imagination and inspires high ideals. It is an introspective color, allowing us to get in touch with our deeper thoughts. The difference between violet and purple is that violet appears in the visible light spectrum or rainbow, whereas purple is simply a mix of red and blue. Violet has the highest vibration in the visible spectrum. In the meaning of colors, purple and violet represent the future, the imagination, and dreams, while spiritually calming the emotions they inspire and enhance spiritual enlightenment, while at the same time keeping us grounded. From a color psychology perspective, purple and violet promote harmony of the mind and the emotions, contributing to the mental balance and stability, peace of mind, and a link between the spiritual and physical worlds, between thought and activity. It is said to also inspire unconditional and selfless love, devoid of ego, encouraging sensitivity and compassion. The positive keywords comprise of unusual and individual, creative and inventive, intuitive, humanitarian, selfless and unlimited, mystery, fantasy, and the future. On the other side of the coin, the negative keywords are comprised of immaturity, being impractical, cynical and aloof, pompous and arrogant, fraudulent and corrupt, delusions of grandeur, and the social climber. And the last color for the color theory and psychology of Deus Ex Mankind Divided is the color gray. It is said to be the color of detachment, indecision, and compromise. As it is an unemotional color, it is detached, neutral, impartial, and indecisive. It is basically the fence sitter. From the color psychology perspective, gray is a color of compromise. Being neither black nor white, it is a transition between two non-colors. The closer gray gets to black, the more dramatic and mysterious it becomes. The closer it gets to silver or white, the more illuminating and lively it becomes. Being both motionless and emotionless, gray is solid and stable, creating a sense of calm and composure, relief from a chaotic world. The color gray is subdued, quiet, and reserved. It does not stimulate, energize, rejuvenate, or excite. Gray is said to be controlled. It has a steadying effect on other colors, which it comes into contact, toning down the stronger and brighter colors and illuminating the softer colors. Rarely is gray a perfect mix of black and white. It often has elements of other colors, such as blue, green, pink, mauve, or yellow within it, which lift and energize it. Too much of the color gray indicates sadness and depression, and a tendency to loneliness and isolation. Add some color to change this. The positive keywords comprise of reliable, conservative, dignified, neutral, impartial, professional, mature, intelligent, classic, solid, stable, calming, subdued, reserved, elegant, formal, and dependable. And the negative traits include indecisive, non-emotional, indifferent, boring, sad, depressed, lifeless, lonely, and isolated. And that concludes game analysis of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now on to part 2 for Halo 2 Anniversary.